Okay, so now it's time to have a lot of chemistry. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so you will hear more of the words that you may not know.
Yeah, or you will find us have difficulties to
Pronounce
pronounce it. But then, yay. Okay, so the third ingredient that we should avoid if you have eczema is urea at high concentration. So this ingredient is very common to be included in shower gel or any product that claim to have exfoliation properties.
Exfoliation.
Seem to remove your dead cells from your skin. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a very good moisturizer to lock your hydration inside. And also they have did that exfoliation effect lah. To remove like all unwanted dead skin cell from your skin top. Okay, but this ingredient also help other skincare product to penetrate into a deeper skin layers. For example, like some ingredient that is very big in molecule, it's very hard for them to go inside your skin
absorb
to
of our
have
skin.
to absorb, to have that kind of effect. But urea can help to
Enhance
carry
the-
around the ingredient to go inside your skin. Yeah.
So it's like an enhancer effect for if you
Yeah,
worry.
you can say so.
also-
Yeah, enhancer. That is why you will see this ingredient in a lot of skincare product. When used in low dosage, right, it shows the improvement of skin symptoms in dry and itchy skin. And some studies actually shows very promising result of this ingredient to reduce eczema symptoms. But bear in mind that it's in low dosage,
Dosage.
low concentration. But also, when you use in high concentration, actually it triggers sensitive skin symptoms like eczema.
Because like what you were talking, I think because the urea is like an enhancer, so that things can go into your skin more easier. So
Because of its exfoliation properties, right? It will hurt. When in high concentration, it will hurt your skin barrier.
Brilliant.
We call it acid mantle. It's a slightly acidic film of our skin barrier. That part of our skin barrier.
Acid, not as I was like
acid.
exit.
Acid. We don't recommend using this ingredient in high dosage for when you have eczema. How to determine high dosage or low dosage? See the sequence of it in
Like
the
what we say,
ingredients.
ingredients.
Yeah, like what we
And
say just now.
For people that also another thing about the ingredients list, the government will actually encourage the suppliers to do or manufacturers to do is using the more technical name is like for urea is carbamide. So if you're worried that you don't see the urea word like what you're talking right now when you're worried to buy things, you can find the word carbamide inside the ingredients list.
Yeah, there's different way of naming or labeling the ingredient in the ingredient list. Yeah, that's the different way, and some manufacturers do it differently. But we need to get educated about like different naming or labeling are both referring to the same ingredient. Yeah.
All right, for the fourth ingredient that you should avoid would be lanolin. This is a very, very, very common ingredient that you can actually find in lip balms.
I have a lot of lip balms on top of my table. Oh.
One of these brand I won't show the branding, but there's it specifies lanolin inside very common. Lanolin actually this is like it's not something specific. It's not even like one material like you hear lemon, it's just lemon, but actually it's a few chemicals mixed together. It's a compound. But it's mainly derived from sheep wool. It's an animal based product.
It's like our skin, we have oily skin, and lanolin is actually the oil or the wax from the sheep.
Okay. So if you think, I know that I understand that some people or even more like vegans, people like they don't eat any like animal products things. Lanolin is something that's made from animal. It's made from animal. Like you will see some places in like Parkson for people to relate. You will see there's like a shelf that says pig made from pig skin.
Oh, okay.
So people that if you think you don't want to use animal based, this is something that you can consider. Lanolin, you see lanolin, don't buy. Lanolin is just like urea. If you're allergic to wool, for very common people inside with eczema skin condition, is because it's a very heavy material lah. So it will make your skin more dry because it traps in heat lah when it's thick.
Just like allergic to peanut is very common among people with eczema. And if you are allergic to peanut, very often a lot of plant oil you cannot use. Like almond oil, hazelnut oil.
Also nuts.
All the nuts oil you need to avoid. But these plant oils are very common in a lot of natural skincare because they are easy to get, right? So if you have eczema but you don't know whether you are allergic to peanut, you need to test it out, and then only you can pick the right skincare for yourself.
So what we've been talking about this whole time also. If you want to know about your skin condition, do get yourself checked.
Yeah, you need to understand your body. You need to understand your body.
And another thing would be lanolin, for additional info, is actually a type of pesticides, meaning it will get rid of insects or even they will put away lah. In one thing. Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of customer actually asking us about, they have this experience of using a lot of different lip balm but can't seem to have their dry lips heal. They will often ask us about our mint-free mouthwash balm, whether they will heal their cracked or dry lips. Because for women, it's very common to have dry lips. I think it's because of our
the makeup products, the cosmetics.
the makeup products. Personally, I don't like wearing lipsticks because I think it will cause a lot of pigmentation on my lips, and I value my nature colors on my lips. Sorry.
That's better. That's better. That encourages people actually be more natural beauty also.
Unless I'm going to a dinner or I'm about to receive a big award like our MTPM 500 award. Sorry.
Picture,
yeah. You will see beautiful me. Instagram. Okay, I'll go and check it out.
check Herbie Skincare IG.
Yeah, Instagram. Herbies.skincare. HER.SKINCARE. So unless I'm going to a big dinner or wedding dinner, only I will apply lipsticks. If not, I seldom wear because I want to preserve the integrity of my lip color and condition and whether it's healthy or not. Yeah.
I think it's because people will have cracked skin even when they use the lip is wax. Due to being wax, it will you cannot even wash off that easily also.
Yeah, those lipsticks often contain a lot of I call it shit ingredient to make the color last longer, or to make the color brighter, or to make in different color, or to make it brighter, matte, shiny, a lot of different texture that different girls want to have, right? But then often this ingredient cause harm to your lips per se. So yeah. So a lot of customers ask us why their lips like that. Can our mint-free mouthwash balm help? Yeah, it can. It will. It does. Yeah, just keep yourself free from lipstick for a while. Yeah, and just use the balm for a prolonged period of time, and drink a lot of waters, and try not to drink directly from PET bottle. PET bottle is the traditional, the plastic mineral water. By using a glass or stainless steel tumbler or Tupperware, that's easier to clean and free from bacteria and viruses lah. Yeah. Marco is drinking now. Okay lah. So they and those customers, they will say like they use a lot of lip balm from many brands from different pharmacy, but they don't see improvement. That is very likely that because they are allergic to lanolin. That's why they can't heal from all this lip balm. And a lot of lip balm contain this ingredient. You need to check it out lah. Yeah. And of course, many lip balm, they have tinted properties, as in they are pink or orange or red in color, like the one we show you guys just now, this orange color. Or they say they have this perfume or essential oil inside it. You make you feel good, right? When you apply, you feel, wow, it's so nice, the color, so nice, the smell. Often this ingredient cause your lips can't heal. Okay, the fifth ingredient is retinoids. So if you are skincare adventurer or you like skincare a lot, you definitely know this ingredient. Try or maybe use before some point in your life. It's a very active ingredient. It claims to reduce wrinkles, improve self-growth, reduce dark spot, unclog pores, reduce acne, a lot of function. That's why it's called like the powerhouse of become a beauty. Yay. But the side effect is it's very harsh.
Oh, that's
Because in
why
order to achieve all these effect, first thing they need to do is
very harsh towards your skin.
to break your skin barrier first. Only they can go into your deeper skin layers. Only to generate all this self growth lah, to reduce all the wrinkles lah, because they need to pull your skin apart to make the wrinkles disappear or to unclog the pores to reduce the acne. Therefore, it's very active and harsh ingredient. That's why it is so effective. I don't know, is it effective?
I also don't know. I first time hear this word, I was like, oh, that's why I'm not a skincare adventurer.
Okay.
The typical guy.
A lot of girls must have heard it some point in their life. Think a lot of beauty product have this ingredient as active ingredient inside their formulation, and they market it very aggressively about this ingredient because a lot of research back evidence suggesting that this ingredient is very helpful and effective. But because of all this effectiveness is very harsh, and a lot of dermatologists also say that when you're pregnant, don't use this ingredient.
Because it may be transferred towards the baby
Yeah. It will run because everything you put on skin,
absorbs.
it will absorb through your skin and into your bloodstream. It will flow over your body, right? So don't use this ingredient during when you are pregnant. And because it's so harsh and effective, in another way, if you want to say it nicely, it's so effective. That's why it's so harsh. So it can cause a lot of rash and irritation, especially when you have sensitive skin or weak skin barrier or eczema. So if you have eczema, right, don't use this ingredient. Or you should stop any skincare that is with active ingredient. Vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, G until Z, don't use it. Stop for a while. Wait until your skin barrier is slightly healthier and more intake before you want to try on any active ingredient. Yeah.
For six materials that is on the list is cocamidopropylbetaine, or in short form is CAPB. This is like this ingredient comes from coconut.
Originally it's from coconut, but some chemists can make it in the lab right now.
Or like there's an artificial
Yeah.
form of it.
But it doesn't matter lah because
It's still
in the form they are identical. They can make it identical. Now technology advanced
more advanced.
to this stage, right? Whether it's from nature source or whether it's synthetically made in the lab, they look the same. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think coconut actually they do a lot of things because from even our primary school I think we had like illustrations of coconut. What can it be made of? Then I think we've seen facial products, but we've never really focused because still young primary school don't know anything also. So I think our coconut actually there's a lot of things. Even just now we mentioned there's one material also, right? Urea, is it? Yeah. So this
Urea can be from pea.
oh.
But then now we don't use, chemists don't use this sauce anymore. But originally, a very long time ago, it's from pea.
Oh, that's why it's called urea, is it? Just urine.
But now it's like synthetically made. They put in nitrogen and all the carbons together in a lab, in a controlled manner, clean manner to make the ingredient.
Now my mindset is going people peeing into like the thing, peeing to like
They
everything.
don't use human pee. I think so. Maybe from some slightly better animal.
They give you like
don't
the image
know,
of
I don't
the
know.
people like the scientists. I imagine like one day when they want to take this, all every day they order. Okay, everyone pee into this cup.
Yee.
So you put it-
No, there's a type of like egg, preserved egg. In a lot of Chinese like it when we took it to be eaten together with Chinese porridge.
The century egg.
Century egg. Yeah. And the past people make it together with horse pea.
Because it's hot, right? If I'm not wrong. Because of the
Horse pea from horse at the
Oh.
very very long time ago lah. But now they don't make it like this anymore.
I mean, it was we think like disgusting, like when they actually found out the fact.
Hey, why are we talking about pea? We go back to that. CAPB.
So this ingredient I won't try to CAPB basically. Why they use it is because to make it more creamier or even thicker the texture. Because I think when you're creamier or you rub it or you can actually see it, I think people will like
Feel
physical.
good. Feel good. The feeling feel good. Yeah.
One thing I think is because when you see like a physical representation or you see very creamy.
You feel very moisturizing and it's not drying. The feeling of that.
Yeah, when you see watery, I don't think watery. You absorb one or not, like very fast go away. Like, but then it's creamier, you see it's on your skin. So I think because nowadays people can be allergic to anything. So if you may notice, if you're allergic towards coconut, the CAPB or even the urea you cannot use. So if you notice that if you never even ate or drank coconut, but if you use skincare that may contain these things, it will identify that yourself to be allergic towards coconut.
And get yourself educated lah about your own body and the ingredient. Then when you pick your skincare product, right, you know what to avoid and what to pick.
So I think one thing also like for parents, when your children gets to that age of you want them to use skincare products, bring them or don't try to be yourself as a doctor or what nowadays called Google doctors. Bring them to actually check out if you really care for your own children. Shampoo, shower gels, lotions are not exempted from this also. So this ingredient actually are still used in those also.
This ingredient is considered the standard ingredient to be put in. Like what
water.
we discussed just now.
Like water,
right
is
now. There's a standard way of chemists to formulate a certain type of ingredient. CAPB is the standard must put in a shower gel or shampoo or lotion for them to to control the texture or whether how creamy they want the thing to be. If I want the lotion to be slightly creamier, as in more watery, they will put less. If they want it to be more creamy, then you put more. Something like that. That is a control of the texture.
Apparently, according to us, a website that we found, that was by Dermnet, or even we'll put a link down for you guys to even check it out. 6% of Australian people actually they're allergic towards CAPB, which means they have a chance to be allergic towards coconut as well.
Actually, quite high. The prevalence. See around
6% is like Australia's not a small country also.
Yeah, it's actually quite high. So we can't expect Malaysians have similar percentage.
I think it's just
allergy to this.
May or may not because we are so close also. So I think may transfer towards our area.
And women more likely to have the allergy to CAPB, right? Because we get exposed to more skincare product on a daily basis than men. And of course, our skin barrier is also thinner.
Because as like you said, like our skincare products, they actually have to break through your barriers and all those. Even if it's not labeled as the CAPD or the long name, I won't try to pronounce it will be labeled as even longer name. Cocoa for carboxy propionate. There'll be a or even another word would be
amide
propylbetaine. Usually it's labeled as these three names when you see on a product.
They are different form of CAPB but still.
These will be the names that are complicated. Yeah, you can press the link. There'll be down below to check out what's the other names for this to represent to replace this word.
So for many people, they are allergic to CAPB, which we suspect is around 6%, around the similar prevalence as Australian. When you get in touch with CAPB, it triggers eczema and rashes on your skin. So if you have an eczema or skin rashy condition that can't seem to heal, right, you should definitely check your shampoo or your lotion or your shower gel, their ingredient list. Most likely is CAPB causing you to have this eczema that you cannot heal from. And now is the advertisement time! Yay! For shower gel, our mugwort hand and body wash actually is free from CAPB and other form of harsh ingredient we mentioned just now. No fragrance, no essential oil, no
Urea. The urine.
and no CAPB lah, of course.
Inulin.
So we make the soap using custom method. So in other words, it is almost 100% nature, and only with lye and plant oils, nothing else, nothing else. So if you find yourself allergic to CAPB, try this one. Definitely help. And for your scalp, right, if you are allergic to CAPB, you can't use any shampoo, you can try our Tuja hair wash powder. It's 100% nature, content of like camellia seed and Tuja and mugwort herbs. It's very simple. You can just like pour it in a plastic bottle and shake it out and pour it around your scalp and massage it and rinse it away only. Then you'll see your scalp very fresh and get rid of any sensitive scalp condition maybe in a month's time, like that. And after that, you'll find yourself like your scalp and your hair very silky and
More
fresh.
natural, sticky.
Yeah.
But for anyone that doesn't understand what was the steps, when you purchase the Tuja, the hair wash powder, there will be a step or a guide for how to actually properly use it lah.
We also have done real videos on our Instagram. Go and
do
check
check
it out lah.
The next one would be propylene glycol. It's also another very widely used ingredient in a lot of skincare products. Yeah. And it has been shown to be used as early as 1975 to be used in skincare products.
I think earlier than that, but just like 1975, the very first scientific research article, which is written in German.
Oh.
I can't even read, which I don't understand the language. Already there's a doctor suggests the relationship between eczema or sensitive condition towards this ingredient, propylene glycol. And why is this ingredient still a very widely used ingredient in a skincare product? Because for any skincare product, right, we need a carrier agent to carry the active ingredient. For example, like Retinol, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all these things. We can't just put 100% of retinols to you, or we can't just put like 100% of vitamin C to you in a bottle. That would be very, very dangerous because it's very concentrated and it's very undiluted, high concentration, and it's very harsh, very active. It might burn your skin just like that.
That's why there's a recommended dose for everything. The doctors will say, vitamin C, you only take this few pills.
For example, like essential oil, right? We need to dilute it in a plant oil as a carrier. Same concept. In any skincare product, we need a carrier. For our case, we use grapeseed oil for most of our product as a carrier because we find it very lightweight, and same together with like propylene glycol is without a very prominent scent. It doesn't smell anything or taste anything, and grapeseed oil has a mild yellow color but for propylene glycol is transparent.
Oh, it's like a glue.
It's like glue, that kind of color, transparent, no color at all, no taste, no smell. It's like water but thicker. It's like glue lah. Yeah. The texture is exactly like glue. So chemists, right, can just formulate it in any form they want. Like if they want the shampoo to look pink, I just put some pink inside propylene glycol. So they will look like a pink glue. Nice, very pretty. And if I want the shampoo to smell like lavender, I put some lavender inside. Then you smell like lavender. It won't have any other smell or taste to interrupt the lavender smell. So it become a very, very popular carrier agent medium in any skincare product, propylene glycol. But then the relationship between this ingredient, eczema, is very prominent. And another reason why propylene glycol is so prominent in use in any skincare industry product, right, is because it's very cheap and easy to produce.
For every manufacturers, I think that's the same mindset. Cheap.
Yeah, cheap, easy to produce, and it's very stable. Stable as in I put it in Antarctica or Africa, it looks the same, it smells the same. The properties exactly the same. But for example, if you bring our mugwort balm into a car versus into a fridge, aircon room, it might look slightly different because grapeseed oil is somewhat it's a very lightweight oil, so there's a bit unstable compared to propylene glycol. Because grapeseed oil is very easy to melt. So don't ever put the mugwort balm into in your car lah. In
Keep
your
it in
car.
cold, damp.
Yeah, dry and cold environment for the best healing effect. Because of all these reasons, propylene glycol is a very popular carrier medium to carry active ingredient in your skincare product. Even though it causes harm to some people with sensitive skin, but it's still being used lah. So the next ingredient
Which is the last on the list.
in the list by the National Eczema Organization is alcohol. Okay, recently I started to researching about sunscreen.
Wait, sunscreen they contain alcohol one ke?
Yeah. I think I bought like more than 15 or 16 type of sunscreen just to study about their ingredient.
There's almost in out of how many of the 15?
More than 12. The first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is alcohol. The alcohol they label is alcohol, not other form of alcohol. Alcohol, that means like ALCHOHOL, the alcohol. When they label it as alcohol, that means it's a bad alcohol. We need to differentiate. Not all alcohol are bad. Some alcohol are not that bad.
Like what you say for bacteria also lah. Some good, some bad.
So in skincare industry, we differentiate between good alcohol and bad alcohol as drying versus non-drying. Most of the alcohol are drying type. The hand sanitizer one, isopropyl alcohol is usually the type we use for hand sanitizer. And there's another type, ethyl alcohol and alcohol denaturated. This one is the alcohol that we see in most of our sunscreen. And then there's another type called methanol. I see this ingredient in a few sunscreen also.
I think methanol, are they used in like cleaning products?
Yeah. I think in cleaning product, they use different kind of alcohol.
Because to clean, to rub.
But most of it are drying alcohol.
I think drying alcohol would be because like as the name says, drying it actually like you can see it going away.
So for non-drying alcohol, there's a type of alcohol called cetyl alcohol. It's a very prominent or widely used type of alcohol in a lot of lotion targeted for sensitive skin. For example, like the one start with S, the one start with C or A or V. Why, right? Because they need this type of alcohol as a carrier medium, like propylene glycol, but then they cannot use that ingredient because it's like have a very tight relationship with eczema. It will trigger eczema, right? So they will need to look for an alternative. And this cetyl alcohol need to carry usually an active ingredient called ceramide, a type of fatty acid, into our skin layers like that. To help to rebuild our skin barriers.
I think it was like fatty acids or even omega-3s that you guys seen in products, they actually do help with building up your skin.
It needs to buy into a certain kind of like agent that can combine together with fat. That is why they formulate it in this way. In most of the time, this type of alcohol, we call it non-drying, as it is somehow is not as harmful as drying alcohol. that will carry moisture away from your skin layers
Yeah,
or
I think
make your
non-drying
skin.
stays there, right?
Yeah. Because like we mentioned just now, right, the carbon change is longer compared to other type of drying alcohol. So that's why it's slightly safer. But still, there's a percentage of people that's allergic to this type of alcohol. So do
Anyone
your
can be allergic
patch.
to anything.
Yeah. So do your patch test to test it out whether your skin is okay with this type of alcohol.
Oh, it's called patch test to actually test. Oh.
You just self-test lah. Okay,
Oh.
allergies test is different thing. Skin patch test in biodermatologist is a different thing. But a simple patch test to a skincare product, what you can do is you can use, you can select a skin layer surface. Usually it's here lah. Then you apply many different kind of skincare product at the same time. Then you let it wait for maybe 10 minutes and see which area, after that you wipe it off and see which area turn red or rashes. Then you know which product actually okay for you, which product actually no.
Oh, because I usually see that move not like a test. It's just that people test which color actually match with the like the lipstick trick, I think. Because I see a lot of like TikToks
Same
or even
thing lah,
photos.
it's like swatch but just skincare product.
So I guess there's another way lah. If using skincare products to depends good on your skin or not, or just see the condition that lasts or not. Remember, don't just test it for lipsticks. I know some people
Usually it's this area lah. Because this area the
easier
skin
visual also.
is thinner, the skin also. So it's easier to go in and see the effect immediately.
And I think it's because here also like, there's more fats compared to here like more closer towards the bone.
Here a lot of hair. Then hair maybe like obstruct the absorption of the skincare product. By the way, Instagram Reels, I have so very, very long time ago, I have done a demo video to how to do patch tests. Very long time ago, I think 2 years ago.
So if you guys
The
are
MCO
listening,
time, the very first MCO time.
so if you're listening to this and you don't understand, do get on towards the Instagram to look at it. The
Yeah.
reel.
The last two is the one that we add in.
Personal preference. So what we think actually.
Number 9 is sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS in short. It's a very common and powerful forming agent in any cleanser, regardless it be like shampoo lah or shower gel lah,
see
soap
foam.
lah, detergent lah, dishwashing soap lah, a lot of cleanser. Whether it's for face or body or hair or for your dishes or for your clothes, fabric. Yeah. It's very effective to cleanse away germs and dirt because it can combine with a lot of oils. And oils is the main structures of any bacteria or virus or even our skin cell. But unfortunately, SLS is not that
Kills it.
smart to differentiate whether it's a bacteria fat or it's our skin fat. So it brings away all the fat that it can combine with. So when you use a very harsh soap that usually contain a lot of SLS, it will wash away all the germs and all the virus. Yeah, true. But it also brings away all your healthy and precious skin barrier lipids.
Because as we mentioned, fatty acids are the thing that your body actually needs to protect your own skin condition.
Yeah. Fatty acid is the main part to keep your skin cell bind together and form a healthy skin barriers. Yeah. But SLS hurts that.
For the last one, for another one out of the two that we actually personally add in is acids, which is another group of very common active ingredients. This is very different from fatty acids. This is acids alone, not fatty acids. What we were talking just now. It is usually used in anti-aging creams, gels, serums, or masks. These products they work because acids they usually dry off our skin or even older layers are what you can say older layers on your skin as what we were talking just now. It penetrates your skin barrier and to make the new one comes out.
The mechanism is to exfoliate your skin cell. It works very. This marketing message works very nicely among many skincare brands. Like for example, the very TikTok famous The Ordinary 7% glycolic acid toner is very popular among girls. Seem like, oh yeah, a few toner can wipe away my dead skin and it's not harsh. Yeah, something like that. For someone with healthy skin barrier, it's okay and it's very helpful
When you're
and
young lah
it's
kan,
not as
young.
harsh as the one start with S with a lot of apricot and almond scrub into it. Yeah, it's a chemical exfoliator, so it's like gentler exfoliation. But if like someone with eczema or weak skin barrier or not enough fatty acid in on their skin surface, then try to avoid lor. You cause more rashes and weak skin
Yeah,
barrier.
because when your skin barrier gets thinner, you'll be more sensitive also. Lah. Another example would be the salicylic acid. This actually used more common inside acne creams, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same also lah. It's also mechanism is remove older layer because like we always say the older layer or even like a lizard you will see more wrinkle. Then when the new skin comes out, very shiny one. Because it's newer, so that's why.
Usually this active ingredient works in this way.
So you guys want to take these components or even materials or even ingredients? There's a specific dosage for like vitamin C or those. When I was younger, always or even see my friends, the families, they will tell you to eat vitamin C, but only according to this specific dosage.
So in short, right, these 10 ingredient we recommend or recommended by National Eczema Organization to avoid when you have eczema are those either hurt your skin barrier or they will trigger your eczema. They exist in this still in the market is because they are usually cheap to produce and they are stable and they are easy to be formulated into any form. So that's why they are still in the industry and they don't kill people immediately by using them. But for someone with weak skin barrier like those with eczema, try to avoid it because it's doing nothing good to your skin at all. And there are a lot of healthier alternative like ours, which focus on long-term efficiency and effectiveness for your skin.
Reminder for anyone, do get yourself checked. If you want to better know, you don't want to ask anyone, you don't know who to ask for like product recommendation or even, yes, everyone has their own different skins. Do get yourself checked for the best knowledge on what to fight for yourself to even find in. Or even people that may not care. Because eczema can actually happen to anyone. As we've talking, you may not know what's under your old skin barrier. You may already have the eczema coming out already. Yeah. So ingredients list, do try to read out, or even help your family when they ask or do recommendations. Do let them know. Don't just give recommendations. Help them read out what's the ingredients inside. As we've mentioned just now, the refresher on what's the 10 would be the last one starting from the bottom, acids, sodium lauryl sulfate, or even will be written as SLS, alcohols, propylene glycol, the CAPD, or I'll try to write cocamidopropyl betaine, retinoids, lanolin, urea, essential oils, which is more towards tea tree oil, and even the fragrances. We'll be writing there perfume or parfum, PARFUM.
I think that's all for today.
Thank you for
Thank
listening or
you so
watching.
much.
Do stay tuned.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.